Welcome back. Some would argue that no custom car collection is complete without at least one car from the king of customizers himself, George Barris. Let's watch as collector Tammy Allen buys not one, but two Barris Customs, both with star car provenance.
Now, these cars, I've got a lot of history to tell about these because they are the actual Sonny and Cher, and we call them the his and hers. The reason why I was doing a movie, and Iacocca said, George, we'll send you out a Mustang, because I was touring with the Ford Custom Car Caravan in the 60s. Shirley and I went to their home. Cher says, well, son, it's great, George, we're going to want it for the movie, but I want my car to be hot pink, patent leather, white fur, and everything. Sonny says, wait a minute. I ain't gonna drive no pink pearl Mustang. He says, I want it to be like a lion. I want suede. I want it to be a masculine car. So I said, okay. And the remedy will be his and hers. So we'll get to them. And that's what we did. I got history of all the cars when they were used in the movie and the different films that they were with. So Cher signed a contract with Caesar for the next 2 years to entertain. To the press, she said, I'm going to do my 60s songs. That means I'm going to be at home and I'm going to jump into my Barris Custom Mustang and I'm going to click on my radio on the Mustang to my 60s song. So that made me feel kind of nice. Even after all these years, Cher remembers her Mustang.
And on stage, this is something really interesting. Earlier we saw the Grandmaster Customizer George Barris. Here's a couple of his creations being sold as a pair. Two 1966 Ford Mustang convertibles, originally customized for Sonny and Cher.
So that means I had to make a car for him out of different fur and suede. So that means the beat goes on because that's what they wanted to see. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy what we created for Sonny and Cher. And my dear partner over here, what do you got to say about these cars?
These cars were restored by a good friend of mine when he found them in Florida. George built them originally. He put his heart and soul into it. He came here tonight. He's going to give the new buyer pictures. There's a whole collection of automobilia and toys, photos of the cars used in movies. I wish the new buyer luck, and I also want everybody to give a big round of applause for Mr. Barris.
Well, let's more, so give a real big round of applause for all of you guys here at Barrett Jackson. You guys do a job. And my buddy here, Craig, we love you all. Thank you again. We're going to have a lot of fun. And don't forget, we got a lot of Sonny and Cher memorabilia to the pieces that people that get this. So here we go.
60,570.
These are classic George Barris cars. When you look at the hood, on top of the hood, it looks like this was I think this was a paint tray. In the front, I think these were like fluorescent light covers. But the interesting touches are interesting. Look at how they've kind of, cut the nose right here. And then when you look on the side, they've extended those little side coves that start them in the front and then go all the way back to where they normally went. And it goes back to, they're like movie cars again.
Well, it's interesting. These were actually C-code convertibles built in San Jose, sent down to George Barris' shop on Lancashire, and they are 2 VIN numbers apart. But again, their real value is the fact that Sonny and Cher were the first owners of these things.
I remember these cars on the auto show circuit in the middle 1960s, and the coolest feature were those CBA French-made headlights. At that time, rectangular headlights were not legal in the United States. You had to have the round seal beams. So we thought those looked really cool.
And again, here's another couple of cars that were immortalized by AMT in 1/25th scale plastic kits. Highly collectible kits today, if you can find them.
105, 100 pound, 100 pound going twice. 100 pound, 100 pound, 100 pound, 30. Let's go.
Remember, one money gets both cars.
That's
the price of one right there.
100 pound, 101, 105, 105.
This is a buy. Piece of history.
20, 110, 120, 110, 20, 25, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120,000 for both of them. Down 30.
Lots of accompanying pictures detailing the restoration and Sonny and Cher's involvement in picking out colors and patterns and features as these cars were built.
They actually made plastic model kits you could buy.
130 is there.
The buyer can say, I bought two, babe.
And I teed him up. I'm so ashamed.
140, 137 is there. 140 to you, sir. I appreciate it. 137, 140, 140, 140.
Hey, don't forget, you're getting two cars, two very famous automobiles, not one. So when you're bidding, let's talk about two cars. So let's double it. So let's get that Sonny and Cher beat to go on.
137, 140,
So George Barris, relentless promoter and customizer.
There you go. To Ms. Allen. A twofer. $137,000.
Stay tuned for more unique cars from the Tammy Allen collection.
You don't steer with a steering wheel. You've got handlebars right here.